Yeah.
Hey guys, okay, so I am so excited. My name is Rachel Miller. Surprise! Okay, so Chad and Doree are in obviously Nashville, but Pam Souter, the queen, is there right now. They're doing a try it. So it defaulted to Noelle, but Noelle actually pulled her neck. So put her in your prayers, but she is not feeling the best right now. She literally cannot move. So I'm here at her house and I'm gonna fill in for you guys. So I'm excited. I'm gonna kind of go through the updates of what's going on right now in the business and Black Time and Team, kind of give you the rundown, and then we're gonna close out with some testimonies of products and just how that helps us build our businesses. And just give you something, I want you guys to have your cameras on, so if I don't see you, I wanna see your face. And even if it's a black screen, I still wanna see your face. And I want you guys to be attentive and just responding. I'm gonna ask you questions, dropping numbers in the chat, and I just want you guys to be all in and focused and really utilize this time so it helps you grow your business, okay? Sound good? Awesome, okay. So we are gonna start off with some updates that are going on right now in the company. So to start off, first of all, Doree and Chad say hi. So does Pam Souter, which I think is so cool that they get to really get, you know, just pour in from top leaders and to come back and help us. So that's really cool. But right now, you guys, we have a brand new product, Just Celery. It just came out. It's on pre-order. They should be shipping it sometime this month, which has never been a thing that they ship the month they launch the product. So I think that's awesome. So I'm hoping that everybody got in on their product and put it on your auto ships, put in some orders for it, and really got it, because this is going to be huge. Whether you juice or not, you should be doing this product. Literally, I didn't even know what celery did. All I know is I put it in my chicken salad. That's all the extent that I did it, or I put peanut butter on it. But like when they told me that celery can help with blood pressure, the gut, hello, any mommies want to get rid of their gut? Hello, celery, okay? It's going to detox you. It's going to help with the skin, the bones, the muscles. Like literally, this is the all-around product. I would have no doubt if it bumped the greens out. It's legit insane. So I'm so excited about it. So make sure you get your orders in. It is still on pre-order, but as we were told by Kinsey and Cami, it should be shipping this month. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, new DTs who start in July have until the end of November to get as many bonuses as they want. So if you enrolled this month in July, I want you to drop a 1. So do we have any newbies on here? First of all, can I just give you a shout out, because literally it's insane that you just joined and you're making your business a priority from day one. And awesome, hey Keisha, welcome to the team. Anybody else, drop a 1, don't be scared. Literally, this is family. Hey Heather, welcome. I'm so excited for you guys. Like literally, you did the unthinkable and you literally have done the hardest part. Whoever's iPhone, welcome. And you guys you took the hardest step. Now, the best step that you can take is just one after the other, and that's just building your business and being excited. You don't have to know everything, but being on this right now shows me that you are truly excited about what you just joined. And let's be real, you joined a family. So welcome to the family. Hey Samsung, if you guys want, you can edit your name so I can give you a real shout out. But I'm so glad to have you guys here. Guess what? So the people that just joined this month, you guys have 4 months to get the bonuses. So you can either go diamond in 4 months and get $10,000 in bonuses. You can go diamond and double, which is diamond's the 10, double's 15, and then triple prez and ambassador are 25,000. So you can stack them. They're stackable, and you can get as many as you want. Literally, go ham on them. Do not stop. Run as hard as you can. Talk to as many people as you can. Literally, the only person that will stand in your way is you. So if you get out there and talk, I promise you can build fast. So those bonuses are up for anybody that joined this month, and that's super crazy because we're a debt-free company. And how cool is it that he pays us like 7 different ways in our commissions and bonuses? Like, that's insane. What company does that? We're just cool. Okay, so you guys have 4 months to do that. Make sure you're commission qualified. Make sure you're getting on these products. The celery, seriously, put it on your autumn. Everybody's gonna want it. Okay. Have you grabbed your green carpet ticket? $29 stream live ticket. So guys, this is $29. And what this is gonna do is if you're going to green carpet, can you drop a 2? If you're going to green carpet. If you're not, drop a 3. And y'all 3s need to go get your live stream ticket. This is what it's gonna do. It's gonna give you a 1 promo. You know how we just had the $49 kits? Well, it's gonna give you a promo code to sign someone up for $49. Okay, so it's a half off kit. That is good for the entire month. Okay, and that expires. What are we in? July 31st. July has 31 days. So July 31st, it's going to expire. So go get your ticket like now so that you have the time the rest of the month to go recruit somebody. Listen, that's $100, okay? $29 investment to make $100 back. That's a no-brainer, right? You're gonna go get them their 2 customers, or they're gonna get their first 2 customers in their first 30 days, and you're gonna get $100 from that. That's a no-brainer right there, okay? That's money in your pocket that you're missing out if you don't get your ticket. So definitely go do that. What else? Okay. Team Top Enroller Contest. Okay, so Black Diamond Team has a contest right now, and it's for the top enroller. So if you enroll a DT from, I believe it's still going on. I don't know when it started, but I know it's been going on for, I believe, a month now. But if you do it to August 31st, I believe, and you enroll a DT and you get them fast start qualified, which is 2 customers. Whoever has the most points, and there's going to be like a top 40 to come into this what is it called? Retreat. You're going to be invited to the Black Diamond Retreat. Trust me, you do not want to miss this retreat. This is our family retreat. Like, family reunion, this is what it's all about. We go, last time I was at the retreat, we went to Jerry's house. The year before that, we went to a cabin. It was so fun. We had karaoke. We just had a good time. We got to know people that, when I first started going to events, I always saw them in Zoom, right? In the chat room or on TV, on the computer, or on lives or on their Facebook, and I wanted to make that connection with who's who, and you get to really know people. And I've created lifetime friends, literally lifetime friends from this business because of going to retreats and connecting with people that aren't even in my organization, but it's literally a blast. Okay, Chad and Jury top 15 treat. Okay, perfect. Started May 1st. Thank you, Connie. Okay, so you had from May 1st to August 31st to get a DT and get them fast start qualified. 3 points is currently top 40. So you need 3 DTs to get in the top 40. Okay, I think the top runner right now has 9, but don't quote me on that. But literally, guys, you want fast starts, you want $100. Each person's $100. Now, don't look at them as only $100 because that's all you'll ever get out of them. So definitely use them as someone that you can truly help them. And the first goal is their fast start, right? Or their fast start qualification. The second goal is their shopping spree, and then on and so forth with their ranks, their income goals, and everything like that. And hype that up. That's a big deal. So, okay, so top 40, anyone can still win. 1 point per fast start qualification, and 2 points for each personally enrolled. So if you enroll someone between May 1st and August 31st, you get 2 points if they promote to Ruby. Okay, so obviously that's going to start adding up, and y'all are going to have crazy points because you're going to be promoting, you're going to be helping your team, and you're going to get those fast starts to get come and rolling in the bank, right? Okay, so moving on to the next. Okay, so it's about a month to go before kids go back to school. So we literally have to buckle down right now because, you know, I know it's summertime and I know most people are laid back. They're like, oh, it's summer. I'm going to go to the beach and I'm going to do this. You can work this business from anywhere. Drop a 4 if you know you can work this business from anywhere. That means that you can have your phone at the beach. You can have your phone at the park. I don't know, go to a coffee shop, right? You can work this business from anywhere that you have your phone, anywhere that you have a mouth, if you take yourself, right? So like if you are standing there and you see somebody, maybe you could just get that feeling. Maybe you go to Kohl's or Target, or you just go somewhere that you feel like you need to talk to somebody, or somebody needs this business. Maybe that mom is like struggling with her daughter or kid, and they're like, and you make that connection. Like I connect to kids or moms all the time with screaming kids, because I'm like, don't worry, my kid's the same way. Like, it's okay. Or how old is she? Or how old is he? And I make that connection, and then I get them on Facebook. So literally just having a connection with someone is how you get into the door with them. And but you got to get out of the house, right? You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to talk to people. You have to open your mouth. Your business is not open if your mouth isn't, right? So just like we say, your business isn't open if you're not posting, if you're not talking to people, if you're not messaging. How is your business going to grow if you're not growing with it, right? So making sure that you're getting out of the house, going in on vacations and doing this. I love when I go on vacation, because then it shows people that I'm able to work and make money. I didn't have to take off. Like I just literally packed up the car, came to Michigan, and I'm here I don't even know when I'm going home, okay? Like I have no idea, but I packed up the car and I came here because I needed to get away. I brought my daughter this time, and my daughter knows mommy at home, and that's because mommy has made it a priority to talk to people. She's made it a priority to get out of the house and do things that maybe I'm not completely comfortable. I'm a homebody. I would love to always stay home, but that's not going to make me money, right? That's not going to take care of my kids. That's not going to, or my kid, I only have one. That's not going to put food in her belly or clothes on her back or get us the house that we want. You know, and create these and bring these dreams to reality. That's not going to create that. So I have to get out. I have to do what's necessary. And yeah, I mean, that's probably like my biggest tip is just open your mouth. There's something you can connect. Starbucks, shoes, kids. That's a cute shirt. Oh, I love how your hair is. Or maybe you see something in their cart. You can be kind of like stalkerish. Like, oh my gosh, that's a really good dry shampoo. You'll love it. And then maybe the conversation sparks. Like, don't be afraid to connect to them in any way, shape, or form, because that relationship needs to be built. And I've had my best friendships from strangers I never even met before this business. So, okay, so moving forward. Okay, HSN. I'm going to just read this off. Exciting news, we're fulfilling the first round of delayed orders this week, and all remaining orders will be fulfilled by the end of July. This is HSN. We apologize for the delay, and we are working to remedy these issues in the future. Defining Gel and Probiotic. We know you're waiting patiently for your products, and we're still on track to fulfill all delayed orders by the end of July. Your products will be on your doorstep shortly. Last and shortly, we will have a brief outstage of Greensberry the jar, okay? Starting next Monday, 7/22, so July 22nd. But don't fear, we will be transforming any auto ships that contain the Greensberry jar over to Greens on the Go. They say yay samples, so that's freaking awesome. You can get it, so actually price will stay the same. So you're gonna get, if you have the Berry Greens jar on your auto ship currently right now, they're going to be switched to the on the go, but the price stays the same, okay? So that literally means $33 investments, and you can turn around and start selling samples, okay? That's crazy. Awesome. Okay. If customers have one of the value-sized options of the jar, they will receive the equivalent number of the on-the-go berry bags at the same cost. We will be adding messaging on the website to convey we will be out of the jar for 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, so basically what they just said is there's a couple options. You can get like 1, 2, or 3 tubs of the jars. They will literally give you the amount of what those jars will equivalent. So if you get 2 jars, you're going to get 60 on the goes. Okay, so that's what they're saying. So basically, that's all our updates, all our company-wide and team-wide. Does anybody have any questions so far before I move on to the second half? Yes. Nice. Starbucks is awesome. Do you know they actually don't have that many sugar-free options? True story. Okay. Make sure you guys get your live stream. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to move on to the next part. I have some girls that are going to come on. I'm super excited. I saw you guys before and after. Yo, seriously, I am like, my jaw dropped. I was like, there's no way. That's crazy. So I have some girls that have lost amounts of weight that are building their business because of their products and their results. And they're just getting loud and proud and excited about what they have their hands on. So I'm going to bring on our first guest. And I don't want to butcher names. Carmen Alicia? Is that right? Okay, let me find you, girl, and let me unmute you. Hey!
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can everybody hear?
Hi.
Okay, let me turn it up so I can hear you. Okay, so I want you to basically tell us a little bit about you and your weight loss and how it's affecting your business right
now. I'm a mom of 3, divorced almost 8 years. I am 49 years old. You probably don't look it right. When I started as a customer. I started, the girl that signed me up, she was doing some promotion with the cleanse during Christmas time. And I'm like, I don't know, because I don't take supplements. I don't think I want to do this. But I said, something urged me to do it. So I got it. I got it in January. I tried the cleanse. To be honest, they didn't work for me. I didn't lose no weight. I didn't lose no weight. And I'm like, But then she was like, I'm selling samples of keto coffee. And I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting, but I don't drink coffee. So I'm like, but it sounds interesting. Let me try it. So I bought some samples and I loved them. And then she was like, oh, I got the $20 code to become a business. And I'm like, no, but I heard this little voice that told me, it's the time, do it. I'm like, because ironically, 3 years prior, one of my church members, she came to my house. I did this little girl thing and she showed me the wraps and she tried to get me into the business. And I'm like, no, I didn't, it wasn't it. And I didn't even use the wraps. Actually, I found the wraps and then I used them. So I started the program per se for myself as far as weight loss because I want to get myself better. I'm asthmatic, and being asthmatic, I always have attacks and I have to take steroids, and steroids make you gain weight. So it doesn't matter that I eat healthy. I have 2 things against me, the steroids and the fact that I forget to eat. So with the supplements, since they're natural, they don't cause no jittery effects or anything like that, I am forced to eat. So now that I have a routine, it makes me eat. And the thing about it is just being consistent. So I started with, like I said, I fell in love with the keto coffees and the berry greens. Those are like my favorite. So the berry greens, I use them with everything. I actually put them in my waffle mix. I mix them with my waffles and they're really good. So in the morning I wake up, first thing I do is take my keto coffee and the greens, and I take my Thermo 5X. That's my first thing. So that will start my process of breaking down my fat, whatever. So I'm eating something. So even if I don't eat anything else, I have that in my stomach. And then for lunch, I will take my Thermo 5X and I'll take either the shake or the BFF, whichever one I have, because I have both of them. If not, I'll have a regular meal, just something healthy. Healthy dinner. Pretty much what I've done is that I research as far as how much water do I take. It's half of your body weight. So I started back in January, I started at, February at 217. And I ended, this last one I ended at 181. So I've lost, I think, a total of like 36 pounds. And I work out. So it's not just about taking the supplements and eating, you got to be active. If you're active, all of this that we're putting together, the energy you get inside you, I mean, I go to my room and I dance for 3 hours. It's not like you have to go do your weights and stuff. I post pictures of me working out. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh, I'm too, I'm showing too much. But you know what? It's not bad. I'm showing my journey. I'm kind of like, I can talk here. It's weird because I don't do lives. I'm still working to the point of doing lives, but I've learned to just pick up my phone and record myself talking, and I post those. So that's how I've been getting my following. So when I get my customers, I don't sell to them. Everybody has different ways of doing it. I'm a salesperson. That's what I do in my job. I don't sell to them, and I'm like, I should sell, but I want to build that relationship that you were talking about. So I build a relationship so that when I get to the point that I'm going to sell them the product, I don't just sell one product. I sell a bundle. So I'm selling anywhere from 3 to 5 products. And not only do I do that, I customize it in the sense that, what is it you want? What do you need? How's it going to work for you? What can I do for you? Because now your success is my success. Okay. So I give them some of the things I do. I have this 5-minute stretch video before you work out. I send it to them. I have this other one that you do after you work out. Do that. If you don't do no exercise, do that. I actually even give them a meal plan for 30 days that I found on the website with healthy food. So I kind of tailor it to them. I make it a relationship so that I can keep that relationship. So I don't have a lot of customers, but the ones that I do order a lot.
That's so good.
So I just built it that way.
That's less work. Okay, listen, it's not about the amount of customers. It's about, getting them on, first of all, a regimen. So, which is so good. It's something that works for them, that's for their body. But something that, you can have 8 customers with 250 volume and 3 distributors in your Ruby. 8 customers instead of, 60 to whatever 100 customers that are like 30 volume each. Yeah, it might be simpler to get someone to spend $30 rather than $200 to $300. But at the end of the day, they might not see a result with just 1 bag of coffee because their goal is too big. They're expecting to learn, 60, 70, 100 pounds, and they got 15 days of coffee. It's just, they're not going to.
That's what you have to tell them. You have to set that expectation. So what are you looking to lose? So I don't follow the scripts like we have them because they don't work for me. I feel too robotic. So I build a relationship. What are you looking to lose? Yep. All right. So let's be realistic. This is not going to happen in 30 days. If you want this journey, we're going to have a long relationship. It's going to take months to get there. It can happen. But remember, just because you buy these pills, they're not magic pills.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're not magic. So you have to put some work in it. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. You're going to change how you think. You're going to change. I don't expect you to do it overnight because, I was super determined because I decided this is it. Mm-hmm. But some people don't have that will. So I tell them, look, I'll take you by the hand. We're doing it one step at a time. I have a customer who she's been on the program for 4 months and she's only lost 10 pounds. But guess what? It's taking her from getting rid of all her bad habits to slowly recognizing that, I know I'm doing this wrong. How can I change it? So she's like, look, I lost 2 more pounds and I'm drinking more water. And you know what I say? I am so proud of you because you know what? You know that you're going to get there. The more you start losing and you start changing the way that you do things and you see the success, you want to do more. So you're going to start changing more. So that's how you do it. You talk with the truth. You build that relationship.
So good.
You try to go with them. That's all I can. And stay active. You can't exercise because you're too heavy or you have health issues. Walk. Walk is good. Do that. Or just like me, go dance in your room and you'll make magic.
Dude, that's an awesome video too. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. That's so good. Congratulations on your weight loss as well. That's
Thank you.
Exciting.
Thanks.
So we're going to keep going. I don't know if the next person's on, but I just kind of wanted to touch basically on what Carmen said. Literally, guys, it's all about consistency and knowing what's good for you, what's good for your customer, hearing your customer. Honestly, I say that you should be listening more than you should be talking. And we have two ears and 1 mouth. So listen more than you talk. And literally hear what they have to say, what their needs are. Are they lack of energy? Are they not sleeping right? Are they have high anxiety or stress in their life? Because that's going to create a whole nother blockage for them. Are they eating right? Are they active in any sort of way? how much weight do they want to lose? How fast do they want to lose it? Things like that. When's the last time they cleansed? Guys, everybody needs a reset. If that's not in your list of questions, you should put it in there. When's the last time you cleansed and reset your gut and your body so that these products and what you do after can actually work on the fat and not the sludge that's sitting in your intestines from the last 20 years, right? So definitely making sure that you guys are getting out there, being realistic with your customers and putting them on a platform of, this is what I have to offer you, but this is what I expect. And that's how people get real results. That's how you have customers that aren't like, oh, this doesn't work. No, I told you from the get-go that this is going to be a minimum of 3 months, but it's going to be as long as it takes you for you to get your habits right, for me to help you, and to get on the right regimen that's right for you. So for you to hit your goal. And if they haven't, they're going to keep going. Okay. And if you make it that priority and make it that establishment that this is what you came to me, you wanted help, right? So let me help you. And having your own results is just going to back you up 10 times fold, because you're going to show them exactly what you have to offer, and it works because hello, it worked on you. So, okay, perfect. So do we have, okay, hold on. If I can put the right code in my phone. Casey Clark, can you comment in the chat, love, if you are on? I don't know if I see you. Oh, I think I do. I think this is you. Casey? Hey!
Hey.
Hi, okay, awesome. Okay, so basically you lost 25 pounds, right? Okay, so was this in a certain time frame?
Yeah. Yeah, so I actually did our team had the Dump Your Rump challenge that started in April, and from April to, I think it was July 12th, July 8th, I don't remember, just recently, we did the 90-day challenge, and between those 90 days, I lost 23 pounds. I am down 25 pounds now, but just over 30 for the entire year.
That's
so.
Okay, so can you tell us who you are, a little bit about you, and your results, maybe what you took that you were consistent on in your results, and now how that's affecting your business?
Yeah, so I'm Casey Clark. I'm a Ruby with Eric Scoble. This is my second go around with the company. I actually joined back in June of 2014. Back then, I was a mom to one. 4 years, I actually worked my business. I added another kid to my lineup. So after I had my daughter, I went through a phase where I didn't put myself as a priority when it came to health and wellness. I was not eating right. I was tired all the time. So whatever was easy and convenient and delicious at the time is what I ate to fuel my happiness. Then I was not in the healthiest state of mind. And that ultimately led me to, I want to say a depressed mind state. I was always just eating my feelings away. And I got to the point where I would set these goals. I would say, I'm going to get fit and I'm going to lose this weight for my 10-year high school reunion. That came and went, didn't lose any weight, probably gained more. And then the next one was I'm going to lose this weight for my and went, probably gained more. So when I started this 2019, I tipped the scale at 204. And I was to the point where I was telling my husband, my loving husband, can't you just stop telling me I look good, that I look pretty? I was trying to say, tell me I look fat, tell me I look bad, because maybe that will help me change my mindset and focus on getting better. And he's a smart man. He never did that. And so, so last year when the keto coffee came out, I met up with Noelle when she came to Virginia to her mother-in-law's house, and she let me try the keto coffee. I am a total coffee snob, coffee fiend. I love coffee. And so I was very skeptical about having an instant coffee. I tried it. It was delicious, but I wasn't in the mind state to actively get on board with the business again and work the business. And so when I tipped the scales at 204, for this year. I'm like, I know I love the greens. I still use the fat fighters, not as much as I probably should have, but I knew and believed in these products. And so I really, and when they came out with the TFX, when it was ThermoFight, it was, or ThermoFit, it didn't work well for me. I was one of those people who did gain weight on that, so I wasn't necessarily thrilled about that product at the time. And so when I saw that ThermoFight X came out and they had the clinical studies with 31 pounds in 90 days, I'm like, I would be so happy if I could just lose 30 pounds. Like that would be ultimate goal. And so they came out with that, and then they came out with the join for $29 promo. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it again. And I told Noelle, I said, I really want to focus. I mean, building the business is there. I want to do that, but I really want to focus on myself because I've never really in a consistent manner to gain the results that I would need to really build my business off of my own personal testimony. And so that was my main focus. And when we went to Asheville for the, I think it was the Eric's U, there was a lady, Mama B. Some of you may know her, but I absolutely fell in love with her excitement and her story and her weight loss story. And I'm like, well, she can do it. There's no reason I can't do it. And so I did the Dump the Rump challenge and really went all in. And so we started that April 15th, and I was this close to not even starting it because when I took we have to share the before and afters, we have to upload those, share that. And I was so discouraged, and it sounds bad, but disgusted by my before pictures. I almost was so challenged before it even started because I did not want to share those pictures with anybody. And so, but I figured if I don't do it now, this is never going to get better. And so I just did it. And so I did it. So I started the products that I started with was the TFX, the chocolate green. So I did the skinny mocha, fat fighters, and keto coffee, the greens, and I did both greens, the chocolate and the berry. I did them twice a day, and the fat fighters. So that's what I started with. I didn't, as Carmen said, it's always great to add physical activity, and you know, if you're going to do it, go big. However, I knew with past experiences that if I did that, that's probably something that was going to completely derail me, because if I can't focus on one thing in bettering myself, chances are that I'm not going to be able to focus on anything else, and I would just overwhelm myself and quit. And so I started with those products, and I just made it a point to be consistent. I know some of you are probably thinking, or that are just starting off, or not even just starting off, but you sit there and you be like, well, I'm not in a place to afford these products each month. You don't have to buy everything. I'm telling you, find out what your goals are and pick 2-3 products that make your ADBV and commit to using those products for 90 days. You're going to invest in those products. You're investing in your business, and you got to give yourself you got to give the investment the opportunity to work for you. And so that was what I was doing. I didn't change my diet up a whole lot. I did lower, I went kind of like a low carb, low sugar, but this challenge was during Memorial Weekend. It was during 4th of July. So you best believe I was still enjoying the holiday and cakes and popsicles and stuff, but I made sure I had my fat fighters at all times. But I would start in the morning. I'd wake up and I have my keto coffee and my chocolate greens, and then a few hours later I would take my ThermoFight. I would take 2 at a time. I tried the 10 o'clock and the 2 o'clock, and it was just didn't work well for me. So you guys can take 2 at a time. I took 2 at a time. And then I would if I felt hungry, I would have a small snack, whether it be an avocado or some almonds or a salad. Or if I had the shake or the BFF when it came out, I would do that as well. And then in the evening time, just something very low carb, high protein for dinner. And so I did that for 90 days. I increased my water. I didn't do any physical activity in those 90 days. And once I started seeing this scale lower and lower, and I would share every week. We did our share on my timeline, like, this is what I'm doing, and this is what's happening. And so I generated an interest, a little following of people that were watching me as this was happening. And so 90 days later, I lost 23 pounds, and overall 23 inches total, all over my arms, the girls, the belly, all 3 spots, hips, thighs, everything, 23 inches. And so just those numbers alone are keeping me going. So I started a new 90-day challenge, continuing using the products, but this 90 days I'm focused more on the physical activity, doing 3-4 days a week of workouts. And so I'm going to see where that takes us.
So good. Okay, so do you, how did this like affect your business in the sense of like you sharing your results and like taking that extra step now to make money with these results?
Yeah, and so I posted my results, and I got a lot of people. And you guys, people are watching, and I know you've heard it before. They may not like your post, they may not comment on your post, but they are watching you. So I got a lot of messages in my inbox from a lot of ladies. What are you doing? What is this stuff you're taking? And so the past 2 weeks has been a lot of talk about products. Now I have a lot of fence sitters at this point, but I am not a pusher like Carmen. I am a relationship builder. So I'm very an encouraging relationship builder. Like, I'm supportive, whatever way you want to go, I'm there for you. However, you know, this is what I'm doing and this is what's working. And I think it would work great for you. And I'm here to help you along the way if you want to do it, you know? And so, because I'm still on my journey. And so, and in a year from now, it'll be popping.
Yes. Okay. So, thank you so much. I think that's awesome. If you have one last thing to share, like what would be your best business building tip to share with these guys for the summer? Like what would you do, or what are you focusing on right now for the summertime for people to best expand their business?
Find the pockets of time that you have to work. I have my kids home for the summer. I work as well. I'm gone on the weekends. I don't have a whole lot of time to be on my phone like a lot of you probably don't. Just find those pockets of time and maximize it, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 2-3 minutes while you're going to the bathroom. Take your phone and add people. Build a following. If that's the one thing you can do, grow your network in that sense. But always find something to do with the little amounts of time you have.
Perfect. Yeah, so good. Okay, so basically, guys, I'm gonna literally just take this home. But what I hear from Carmen and Casey is that they decided, you know, one day they woke up, and whether they were, unsure, skeptical, they didn't know if these products would really work for them or if it would just be another thing that they buy and sits on their counter. They didn't know, but they took that first step, which is always the best one, and the hardest one. But they took that first step and they decided that they wanted more. They wanted something different, and they knew that they had to do something different to get that different result, because who knows what insanity is. It's doing something over and over and over the same way, but expecting a different outcome. You're literally going to drive yourself insane if you're sitting there trying to go to your same 9-to-5 job, but barely making ends meet. You're literally going to drive yourself insane, trying different products and not being consistent with anything and expecting, 50-pound weight loss in the next 3 to 6 months or 12 months. And something takes consistency. It takes waking up and deciding every single day that you're worth it, that, your kids are worth you being healthier. You're worth it. Like, I have a girl on my team that she had, has issues with her self-appearance, her self-image. And I said, I want you to go out to Target, and I want you to get a $5 mirror, and I want you to bring it home, and I want you to write everything on that mirror that you want to put into your like into yourself, like the way you see yourself, the way you want to see yourself, and everything positive. There can be nothing negative on it. So she started writing, you're beautiful, you're worthy, you're not 250 pounds anymore, which she lost a lot of weight before this company, but she has now lost even more and has kept it off with these products, and she literally loves it. And you know, this company is now actually helping her mentally with, you know, her self-image and her confidence levels and everything like that. And it's because she's doing exercise. She's literally on day, like, I think 5, and she posts it every day. So everybody's going through this journey with her of her building this self-confidence for herself. But she decided that one day that she was going to, you know, do something different. She was going to start talking and speaking life into herself. Y'all are over here speaking death into you, your businesses, into your self-image, your mental stability of like you don't feel like you're enough. You don't feel like you can do this. You don't feel like you are as good as X, Y, and Z. Casey said she went to an event, which, like, let's pause for a second, go to events because you're going to hear a story that you connect with. And that's why you get on these Zooms. You go to events, you go and you connect with other people that are in this business that have had success so that you can identify with somebody, because I promise you will. And you're going to be like, okay, well, if she can do it, I can do it. But just like Casey, she saw somebody and she's like, well, if they can do it, I can do it. You know, if they can have that kind of success, why can't I? She's, you know, Mama B, she's an older woman. She used to be a truck driver, and she figured out, even being on the road, how to be consistent on something when her diet's never consistent, right? When you're a trucker. And she learned to be consistent on these products and take them. And so I think that's so exciting. And so just like eye-opening that it literally is super simple. And I think that just as humans, we complicate things so much, when really it's just take that first step, say, I can do this. I am worthy. I am going to make $200, $500, and do not be ashamed or embarrassed or something, any of that in between, that you're only making that or you're only going for that, because there are people that are negative in their bank account right now. There are people that don't make an extra 200 to 500 that would literally kill for that. And that would help them buy the extra groceries. That would help them fill their tank every time they go to the gas tank instead of the $5 to $10 that they only have in their bank account. Like, that would literally make so much of a difference. And that might be the extra kick, the extra story, the extra testimony that somebody needs to hear to be like, well, they did it. Why can't I? Or they look just like me. I have 9 times out of 10, my kid is in the background screaming her head off, and my customers and my DTs hear it because they know, okay, she's a mom. She's got a crazy kid in the background. They hear me half the time yelling at her. They know that I'm real and that I'm doing this business around my life and incorporating it in my life. And they can connect with that. People, yes, shiny, flashy, money, all that can attract people. But at the end of the day, what's going to sign someone up is if they feel like they can duplicate what you do, and they can feel like they can connect and truly be, like Casey said, if she could do it, I can do it too. So I'm going to actually end with my story and kind of tell you who I am a little bit and my weight loss journey. I'm Rachel Miller. Hi guys. I'm 22 years old. I am a double diamond with this company. I've been in for 3 years now, a little over 3 years. And literally I started this business almost 200 pounds, heaviest I've ever been, hating life. I didn't like people. This is my 3rd company. I was in a makeup company before this and just wasn't making money there. And I wasn't sure about doing another company. I knew network marketing worked, but I wasn't sure if, this was going to be the all Hail Mary, right? And, but I knew that when I joined, I was going through a really hard time. I was living paycheck to paycheck barely. And I was a CNA, so I was working 8 to 16-hour shifts, literally busting my butt for minimum wage and doing the most work and getting paid the least on the totem pole in the healthcare field. And I knew that I wanted more, but I just didn't know how, right? And literally crashed my car the week I joined, and I had no way to work anymore. So I called up my mentor and I was like, hey, like, what's that thing you were talking about? Like, I need that. Like, I need a way to make money now. And thank God I did. God knows. Okay, drop a 5 if you know that God has you for a reason in this company. Literally, guys, God knew that I needed this company. Why? 3 weeks after I joined, I found out I was pregnant. The day I found out I was pregnant, I knew I was going to be a single mom, and it was going to be all on me. And I knew I needed some way to be able to, A, be present for my daughter, but B, take care of my daughter. And what better way to do work at-home business from my cell phone that I don't have to be working those 8 to 16 hour shifts and literally miss my child's entire life, right? So God knew, and he was preparing me before I even knew. So know that you may have gotten in here because of a need, because of you just needed extra money. You wanted to feel this, and we all join on a feeling. It's either not wanting to be broke or not wanting to be unhealthy anymore. We all join because of a feeling. And that's so important to know, because people are not going to buy on facts. They're going to buy on what makes them feel good or what will make them feel good. So feelings sell 100%. And so I got into this business. I started taking some of the products that I could during pregnancy, and literally I felt better. The first couple of weeks I had horrible nausea, and then they told me to take the greens, which I'm not claiming or declaring anything, but the greens helped me with my morning sickness. And literally I didn't have morning sickness the rest of my pregnancy, which was crazy in itself. And thank the Lord Jesus, because I didn't want to live in the bathroom. But, so I went through my pregnancy. I had her. I actually promoted. I was in the business for 10 months, and I went Ruby during my labor, during giving birth. I went Ruby. And then it took me another year to go Emerald. And from Emerald, I went to an event, Drop a 6, if you have ever been to an event or if you're going to Green Carpet this September. Guys, if I can say anything about this business, anything that you have to do, it's get to an event. 120,000 freaking %. Because when I went to conference 2 years ago, Mark shared his Black Horse story. And more or less, if you haven't heard it, go on YouTube, put Mark Pentecost Black Horse, and it'll come up. It literally puts you in tears. It's so good because he literally, and I will never forget this, but he said until the last person, somebody asked him, when's enough? You're debt free, you're almost $1 billion company, you have an immense amount of products, you've helped change 1 million some lives. Like, you've done so much. When are you going to be done? And he's like, well, when, that mom can come home to her kids, or when that mom can go into the grocery store and she doesn't have to put things back, or her card doesn't decline while she's trying to check out or get diapers for her kid, or whatever it may be. He just gave some scenarios, and that literally made me cry, because that means that he's still fighting for people like me, right? He's still fighting for my family and for my team's family to get to a place where money is not a stress. Money is not, an argument. I grew up with money fights. Drop a 7 in the comments if you've ever had struggle because of lack of money. Drop a 7. Literally, this was my childhood, and I knew that was one thing, that was one of the feelings that I joined with, because I was in fear of having more or less history repeat itself. I didn't want to be like my parents and not have money, and have to rob Peter to pay Paul, and just not be happy, right? Not be able to have options and freedom. We're not in it for the money. We're in it for what the money can do, and that's give us freedom, right? So I know that so many people can use this opportunity. And so in 2018, I went Emerald in February. When we came back from conference, I earned the $5,000 bonus. The next month I went Diamond, and the following month I went Double, and I earned another $5,000 bonus by making my mom Emerald. And so I went Double Diamond, and in that 14 months, so from when I had her to when I believe I went Diamond when I hit that 14 months, I lost 70 pounds. Okay. And that literally, the work up to my 14th month, I was building relationships. I was tracking people. My first 25 days or first 48 days of losing weight, I lost 25 pounds. In 8 months, I lost 40, and I maintained through the holidays, which is like an uncommon, unheard thing, right? You eat at Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then my birthday's January 6th, so like, you know, I'm gonna have some cake. And I did not gain a pound during that little time frame. And then the last two, February and March, I lost 30 pounds in 2 months because I tried our coffee and I incorporated that. So I had the shake when we had it. That was my meal replacement for lunch. I would eat like eggs or something like light, good for the morning. And I'd have my greens right when I woke up. What else? I had the Confianza because drop an 8 if you have bad anxiety or like stress in your life, something like just you're easily overwhelmed or just like high stress, drop an 8. Literally Confianza, out of all the products, I swear by that one the most, because your body does crazy things when it's stressed out. I said this earlier. Literally, Confianza will save you. It'll level out your cortisol levels that your body can, one, absorb the other products that you need that you're taking so they work in your body, and two, so that you are level. Like, it allows you to adapt to the stress around you and not have to, your levels don't start going wonky, right? So excited about my results, and I was just getting loud and proud. I used the ThermoFight. I did 2 with breakfast and 2 with lunch. I did use 2, so I went through a bottle faster. But then I also used the wraps. I used a couple of those. I did defining gel. I did stretch mark cream, and I just got consistent with these products, right? And I told everyone about it. I was loud and proud about it, and it helped me from 3 months, because I was making a $300 paycheck in January as a Ruby in my commissions. Okay, I was making almost $2,000 as a Ruby because of Fast Starts. So if y'all don't know about Fast Starts, you got to get in on that, because they are literally the fast money with this. Okay, there's sample cash, but then there's Fast Starts. So you guys can be an executive or Ruby and making $1,000 to $2,000 with just Fast Starts, not even including your commission. So make sure you're doing that. But then to go forward from $300 my commissions to almost a $5,000 paycheck as a double diamond in 3 months, because I just was talking to everyone. You need this. You need the money. You need the products. Let's do this. Like, obviously in a yellow way, because I am a yellow, but you know, really just being passionate and helping everyone I could, because I knew what it did for me. And I was like, everybody's got to have this. Like, how many times you go out to Starbucks, to a really good restaurant? We just went to Taco and Tequila with me and my mentor the other day, and I'm like, everybody's got to go there. It's so stinking good. Get some shrimp tacos and just like, you know, a drink and you're good, right? So, but you get loud and proud about things that you love, okay? And things that you, like, that was a great restaurant, or that was a great movie, or whatever it may be. You tell everybody about it. And that's exactly what we get paid to do. So I lost 70 pounds. I was loud and proud. I went from Ruby to double. And that's what took my business. So if you don't have an auto ship, get an auto ship. If you can't afford it, go sell something. You have clothes that probably don't fit you, that you're gonna get rid of anyways when you lose the weight, right? You have shoes that probably don't fit or that are old or whatever. You have baby clothes. You have furniture. I know the top number 1 money earner sold their couch to even join this company. You have something in your home of value. I guarantee you, start off, go sell something, take that money, put it into your auto ship. Now put in a bag of wraps and a product, okay? Now you're gonna go sell that bag of wraps. You're gonna make $100. It's gonna pay for your auto ship, okay? And then you're gonna put it right back into your next auto ship. And that way you're always getting paid no matter what, okay? And sooner or later, because you're helping 4 people wrap, that's customers. They're going to turn into customers. So that's going to start building your commissions. And now you're not going to have to start selling things. You're not have to always put that $100 in from the product you sold. It can start coming from your commissions check. So that is how you start building that. But your business should be invested back in, or your commission should be invested back into your paycheck or auto ship and these products, so that you can be a part of the product and share that with you know, your team, your customers, your Facebook, your Instagram, showing people that this actually works because you're doing it too, right? So I just want to end with, I decided that this was going to work. Okay. Everybody's failing, or everybody does fail. You fail forward. Okay. There is no, you fail if you don't even start. Okay. So there is no, there's failing forward, but there's no like actual failure because you're still in the game, right? You fail if you quit. You fail if you stop trying. And for me, like, there was no going back. There was no alternative. I want you to really evaluate right now, if you didn't do what works, what would be your alternative? Would you have to go back to a job you hated? Would you have to start selling more things in your house? Maybe things that you really like, but you won't have the money and you have bills that are racking up. Maybe you're going to come to a point where there literally is no other choice than to keep going and to work harder. And for me, it wasn't going back as a CNA, which A, I hated, but B, it wasn't even paying the bills. I was literally living less than paycheck to paycheck, literally hating my life, always at work and barely making money. That's not even living. I'm working all the time and seeing other people go through life and I worked with senior citizens, so they had literally regrets till their dying day. And I said, I will not be like these people. I will not end up and not try to do something with my life. I will not have my kid go through the same thing I went through as a kid. And that won't be my trajectory. And I know that this is the vehicle. This is my home. Guys, I am home. There is no other company that compares. There's no other comp plan. Our comp plan is simple and he's still paying as much. And the products work if you're consistent with. Oh, and at 70 pounds, I did not work out, but I was very consistent with my eating habits and my products. They went in my mouth. They did not stay on the counter. I was very adamant about being consistent. And these products can literally change your life, your health, the way you see yourself. The confidence is going to come out. Go take a picture. Go brand yourself. And go, I just took a photo shoot with Noelle and literally like, just go be you and go share a story of your before it works and after it works or during or what it's going to do. That right now is what, if you don't have a story, you have a story about what's going to happen because you're going to start projecting. I was going to earn that $5,000 bonus. And when I did, I told people I'm going to do it again. And I did it again for my mom. And I put that out there because I refuse to go backwards. I refuse to go back to work. I refuse to let somebody pass me by when God was saying you should have talked to that person. Go back in the store because I've done it. I've done it where like I literally had that feeling and I'm like, nope, I don't have time. And then I literally felt like the Holy Spirit, like, I told you to go talk to her. And what do you know? I walked my pretty butt back in there and I went and talked to her. And then I made that connection. Literally, you have no idea who needs this business and why you're passing the people that you're passing every single day, why you're in Target the time you're at. You literally are in the line with certain people for a certain reason. So open your mouth, get on a phone call, even if it's fake, and be like, oh my gosh, you should have seen how I just lost my last 20 pounds. Literally, this coffee is insane. Hang up, and like this person will probably be like, what kind of coffee? How did you down 20 pounds? Like it doesn't even have to be, Mama B does it. Literally, she will be in the nail salon and she'll come up on the phone and she'll be like, oh my gosh, girl, like she's talking to her daughter and she's like, literally, I just lost like 5 more pounds. This coffee is amazing. And like, she'll get off the phone and like the 6 women that are sitting in the chairs are like, what did you just talk about? Like, what coffee? Like, and they're so nosy, but they want to know because everybody has problem areas, right? Everybody has a solution of or a problem that they want a solution to. And we have that solution here at work. It works. And we also have a vehicle that brings in the money behind it. So all you have to do is literally open your mouth. That's simple. That's simple. Don't complicate it. Get in front of as many people as you can. Your energy is going to sell it. If you're not confident, bring a mentor, bring a friend, bring your team. Like, have a party. Get in front of people and talk to people, and it's literally going to change your life. I'm so glad that you guys got on this Zoom. We're going to wrap it up. It's 10 o'clock. If you could drop, I think we're on number 9, drop a 9. If you guys had any value from this, I literally love talking to you guys. This like excites me. I love giving as much as I can to you. And I'm just so glad that you took the priority and the time to come on here Thursday night. You know, everybody's got, you know, everything and under the moon of busy schedules, but you made a point to get on this, and that speaks levels. So congratulations. You guys are rock stars, and I'm so excited to see promotions. If you guys are going for a promotion, drop it in. I am actually going to close us out with a prayer like Chad and Dre usually do, and I'm just excited. So, okay, ready? Drop below if you're going for a rank. I would love to pray for you too. So good. I'm glad you guys found it. Found value. So good. Yay. Okay. Okay. So, Mary, you're going for diamond. Yvette, double diamond. Girl, you got this. Jennifer, ruby. So good. Thanks, Yvette. Okay. Melissa, ruby. Eliza, diamond. You got this, girl. Keisha, ruby. Heather, diamond. Dawn Marie, ruby. Straight to emerald. Yes. Okay, claim it. I want you all to go make a status tonight that you're going for a rank, and you can put the amount that rank is, because not many people know what our ranks are. So go put the amount. Make sure you put our chart of income disclosure in your comments. Make sure you're being compliant. But go make a status and say what that money's going to do for you, what that promotion's going to do for you, because that's going to literally blow people's mind, and people are going to ask. It's going to happen because those people are going to come in and they're going to work with you, and it's going to happen. But you got to start being loud and proud about it. So, Crystal, double diamond. Mandy, diamond ×2. Yay. Okay. Just started 3 days ago. Welcome, Kathy. Oh my gosh, girl. You chose the right company at the right time. You are here for the right reasons. We're so happy to have you. Okay. So I'm going to close this out with prayer. Okay. Hi, Lord. I am so excited. So excited for tonight and the people that jumped on this. You know, you have a plan for us. You know exactly where we're headed. You know exactly what this is going to do for us, and that you know that we just have to meet you halfway. We just have to trust in you, believe in you, and give it all to you that this is going to work, because we say it's going to in your name. And I just pray that you give the wisdom, the energy, just put people in paths and the courage to step up and say something, but in the paths of the people that need this the most. We are here to serve you, to be a vehicle and the feet of you, and to truly help you build your kingdom, and just change lives here, God. Good people do good things with money, and we want to bless people, and we want to change lives, and we want to give that hope back to the family that lost it, and the health. I pray healing in anyone that's feeling sickness or diseases. I ban that and bind that in the name of Jesus. I proclaim healing, and that you just give us the strength, the wisdom, the courage, and to really, really apply ourselves to our business, to our family, to create that balance of truly living our best life, and showing people that this is a way. It may not be the only way, but it is a way to form an unlimited income, an unlimited way to be happy, to create joy, to give hope, and to give, and not just receive, but to give to others that need this just as bad as we did or do. And I thank you, God, for this opportunity. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So thank you guys so much for coming on. I love you all. I will see you next Tuesday with Noelle's, Thursday with Black Diamond Team, and go build your business. You got this. It's all up to you. Just open that pretty little mouth, that handsome mouth for any guys that are on your, and just be you. That's the best you can be. So love you guys. Have a great night. Bye.